Waking up with a headache? Absolutely. It's like, I think I totally fell asleep doing this job yesterday at lunch. I don't know. Good morning and welcome to the week of 126. It is a beautiful sunny morning here in Pittsburgh. Hello, my name is Carolyn from Crafting with Glorious Purpose, and I do unique custom gifts and merchandise to, for you or for whoever you would love to give. This week, we're going to be working on our catalog as we do every week. The good thing is I'm at 79 folders, which is huge compared to the amount of items that I've had to go through. But bad news is one folder could have like 500 images in it. So I'm dwindling the list down, but it's nice to see a window with only 79 folders in it. So plug away at that this week, hopefully to put another big dent in it, and little by little get that done, and then I can start putting them in, have them keyworded, and then start using them like a functioning human being would, searching for artwork. The next thing that I wanted to do this week, and I worked on it this weekend, was coming up with another item for my shop. So I discontinued. T-shirts are still kind of up in the air. I've been kind of looking at doing maybe print on demand, like uploading my stuff and having it go to another site to do. But that's for a whole nother video if I do that route. But as of right now, I've taken them and hidden them on my website. I only have the rhinestone shirts available. The tote bags I've completely taken off, so I won't be offering those anymore. And I also, did some house cleaning on my site in general and kind of grouped things where they made more sense so that they weren't so overwhelming when you look at them online. And then I kind of saw that with those products gone, there was a product that I could offer that would fall into the categories. I could put my designs on them and go across multiple products with it, would be car coasters. So I will be showing you later what I've done with the car coasters. So I want to get those pressed. I also, when I'm going to shows, so my biggest seller at in-person events, when I got my statistics back from last year, my biggest seller in person in shows were stickers, which is no surprise. People were always going through the binder looking for stickers. So with that being said, I have about 40 dog breeds, and then I don't remember how many cats. I mean, obviously I don't have as many cats because cats are usually there's very, very many or very few purebred cats. The people were like, oh, I have this one, So I have the 40 dogs, and I always get asked for a breed I don't have. So I spent this weekend looking up additional dog breeds, and I've come up with an additional almost 40. So I'm at about 75 or around there, different breeds of dogs. So I need to make those stickers to put them into my binder, have them ready for shows. My first show, hopefully, if I get accepted, which is soon, will be in March towards the end, which I am ecstatic to get out and be outside. Hopefully that's closer to spring, so starting to think of things for that. So I have new stickers that I want to make, so I got to print at least 2 of each of them so that I have them in my binder. So I will be making those. I also bought the car coasters that came with packaging and backer cards, but I gotta say I'm not a fan of the backer cards. They're they're nice that they give them to you, but no. So I'm gonna make stickers to put across the top with my brand and my name on it, and then maybe something with my Munbin, make a logo sticker for the back that has my name, my URL, and my socials on it. So this way I can take that to events. It does come with its own little cello bags, which are great, with the hooks, so I can hang them on my grid wall. So I'm looking forward to updating the packaging on these, and then it'll be all systems go. I have plenty of ideas for them, and you know, looking forward to that. The other thing, and I'm holding off a little bit on making some of the actual car coasters themselves, is I put a poll out on my socials asking how people enjoy getting their coasters. Do you want both in the package to be the identical? So like if you got one, say with your dog, would you want two of the same, or would you want one with the dog and one that complemented the one, you know, like something with a quote, or, you know, say if you got something that was, you know, fruit, do you want both of them to be the same, cherries, or do you want the background a little different, or, you know what I mean, something that's a complementary piece with it, or do you want it to be identical? And as of right now, the complementary is winning. So I'm going to let it go a little longer because, like I said, I just put it up this weekend. So I'm going to give it maybe a day or two and then see what the consensus comes back with. But I'm pretty sure at this point, when I checked last night, it was a landslide for the complimentary, which I tend to agree. I wouldn't want two of the exact same coaster unless I was putting them in two separate cars. So I see them both ways at events. I've seen them both ways online. People just print two of the same thing and put them in there. And I didn't want to just offer one because you have more than one cup holder in your car. So if you're going to decorate it, then go all out. So I'm going to put the two together, but I just was trying to figure out what my customer was looking for. So threw it out there in a poll. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what I have for this week. It's going to be a lot of stickers and a lot of coasters. So without further ado, I am going to jump into work. Sun is coming up, which is a good thing. Hopefully it'll melt some of the snow and warm us up a little. We've been having very, very cold days, and last night was no exception. I think it was down to 19 after being in the 40s in the afternoon. So waking up with a headache, absolutely. Sinuses are like completely confused with the weather in this area, but that is such a life of living in Pittsburgh. So I will see you around lunch break, and we'll see what we can accomplish today. All right, so my first batch of stickers worked, but there were a couple pups that I didn't like, so I changed them out. And then I cut these ones, and of course, I forgot, I think I attached and not flattened, so this one here cut all stupid. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to redo him. But I'm not really sure why this one's not cut straight at all, but this one is, so there's that. And some of these, they turned out perfect, and then other ones on here are a little wonky. So I unfortunately spent most of my lunch break prepping these so that I could cut them, and I got a handful of them that are perfect. Like this one's perfect, absolutely perfect. This one is perfect. This one was on the bottom of the page, and it cut the top of his head but left all that space at the bottom, so I don't know what's going on with that one. And then I screwed this one up. But I do have to give it some credit, other than the part where the flower is. This was actually a really nice cut. If I wanted to die cut it, it probably wouldn't have worked. But yeah, I forgot to turn on, I think that one I just attached it and I didn't flatten it, so it didn't cut with the offset. But yeah, the rest of these I think turned out really good. So I got some of these done, not all. I'm gonna have to redo this one. I'm gonna have to redo this one. and I had a few of these that I redid, so I think these 3 are gonna get replaced. And yeah, so I mean, I got 2 sheets done, but getting them into Design Space and getting the correct offset and everything took much longer than I thought it would on my lunch break. So unfortunately I didn't get very far, but I do have some really cool new pups, including the Chiweenie. Yeah, so I've got a Chiweenie. I realized I had a Dachshund, but I didn't have the Dachshund with short hair, so now I have that one. I have a Shar-Pei, which I did not have. I must have skipped that one, but got that one. I got a Bull Terrier. We all know and love from Target and Spuds MacKenzie. Border Collie. I had a regular Collie, but not a Border one. This one I believe is the King Charles Terrier, or not Terrier, Spaniel. Cane Corso, which was one that was asked of me at several events, but I did not know what they were. So there's that. And then this one is a type of Spaniel as well. I'd have to look up the name, I don't remember. And then I believe this one is this one the Cockapoo or Cavapoo? I forget which one, but it's a poodle mix of some kind. So I have to redo my Bloodhound and my Mountain Cur. And these ones up here, I had a Puggle and a Basset Hound. Like, I found a better Basset Hound. Well, actually this was the Basset Hound that was supposed to replace that one. I wanted it looking forward. And so I'm probably going to keep him, but just not going to put him in with the stickers. And yeah, so I got to redo that one. And this one was a healer, which I've never heard of, but he's a little tiny little pup. So I found a better picture of this one too. So yeah, so now my lunch break is now over, and but at least I got them set up so I can tonight after work get the rest of these cut and printed. But yeah, it's a little bummer about these two. I don't understand. They were, so this one was at the top, which was my mistake, but this one was down here, so I don't know why that one cut off this much when everything else was dead on. So I don't even know if that was even possible, but apparently it is. All right, well, that is all I got for today, and I will catch you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have better luck with the print than cut. Good morning, and it's Tuesday. It's early, but I got almost all of the dog stickers done. Just about ready to log on to work, finishing up the last few things. I've got, next up will be the cat breeds, but those won't be such an undertaking as the dogs are, since I don't have as many breeds for the cats. So I'm gonna work on those maybe at lunch today if I get a chance, and that will cross off some stuff off my list, and then I can start looking at working on the coasters. I did a test on one, which is this one. So I'm excited. They turned out really nice. So I've got other ones to put in. I'm going to use the same images from my stickers, but some of the stickers I cut some of the background out because obviously the stickers would be gigantic and it's all about the dog. So I tried to like zoom in on the dog on the stickers, but I think what I'll do is just kind of do the face, but if there's background, I'm going to leave that for the dog coaster to kind of fill it out. So those I can kind of work on. Today's a karate night, so I will be in my car plugging away at that catalog. And yeah, so I'm going to tidy up a little bit, get a couple things done, and then log on to work. So see you at lunchtime. Okay, so I made it through lunchtime, and I pulled all my backing cards out of my sticker book because I wanted to double side print them. When I first did these, I made a bunch of backing cards for the pages, and then I didn't think long term that I was kind of seeing if the stickers were going to take off before I invested time in it. So I just made a bunch of cards and put them in there. So I actually had 2 cards with the backs were blank. So I took them all out now, and I'm going to reinsert them now that I've printed them on both sides, so that this way I use the paper more wisely than cutting up another 2 sheets of paper just to put one in here. So I'm going to go through here on my lunch break and do something that does not take too much bandwidth because my head kind of hurts. We've been having a little bit of a warm spell here, and by warm spell I mean like upper 30s, like middle 30s, upper 30s, which the up and down is killing my face. So I'm sure everybody on here that has sinus problems can relate. So what I'm doing is I'm putting them so that when they show up in my book, my logo is present, but also it kind of gives a break between the one in the back, so it's just not a mishmash. I got these are actually scrapbook size, and I cut them down. I couldn't find a 3-ring binder that I liked for scrapbook size, and this 8.5 by 11 one worked better. So all I do is I just cut off the third part, and I can use that for something else. But that leaves me with just the 2 pockets sized perfectly for 3x3 stickers. So I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me do each one of these. I'll put this on like a loop or time lapse, but just kind of wanted to like break in here and see how many of these I can get done before I have to log back into work. And I got this morning I got all the dog stickers printed, so I need to go through and put my brand stamp on the back and then get them logged into my Square inventory, and then I can add them into the binder. And once they're in the binder, then they are good to go. So I don't want to mix them up and put them in here and then not know. I also put little numbers on the back of them because some of the dog breeds can get a little confusing. So this way, when my son and my husband are helping me out at events, they can see the number and know that's what kind of dog that is. So some are obvious, some are a little more difficult once you start getting into the more obscure breeds. So that's where we're at. And so let's try to dwindle this little stack down. got them all in there with some time to spare. I did notice that I am missing a few stickers that I probably will need to replenish for my upcoming shows, but I left an extra page for the new pups that we'll be putting in, so that should fill up this. And then, like I said, I got the cats left to do, so these cards will go to that. And this way then my sticker book is nice and filled, and I have extra backing cards for whenever I add new stickers that I don't have to cut up a new page just to make some. So that is my lunch break. I'm gonna go and make myself some something to drink and then log back on to work. So this was a good productive day. I got, like I said, I got stickers done this morning. I got all this organized and at least in here. Tonight we'll be entering things into Square and then working on cats. So I'm gonna leave you for now, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Hello and welcome to Thursday. If you can hear, the cricket is going. I got my lunch ready. Cut my last sheet of stickers. I think I totally fell asleep doing this job yesterday at lunch. I don't know what I was thinking. So I posted my coasters, then realized after I put them up, I missed 4 dogs that I actually had made, but I didn't list them. So I had to go back through and fix my thumbnails with my photos to add in the 3 breeds, actually 4 breeds that I needed to. So I don't know what I was thinking there. And then when I was like, well, if I screwed up there, I should probably check and make sure that I have those as stickers. So I checked my stickers and I totally didn't make 2 sheets of the stickers. I hid them in Cricut Design Space and then never hit print. So that's the last sheet that I'm printing. It is completed. So then I've got them all entered into Square, which is even better. But that puts me at 81 dogs for my shows. So I have 2 stickers that were pugs. I have one with, hippie glasses on and one without glasses. So I know there's duplicates of the pugs, and I think there are duplicates of the Bouvier. So I know I have 2 of each of those. So technically it should be like 79 dogs, but I also made so I put the poll up online for the coasters, whether everybody wanted identical coasters or if they wanted a coaster and a complimentary coaster. So to go with the complimentary coaster, I figured if it's going to be a hippie dog picture, I would do a hippie dog sticker, and then this design would be on the coaster that goes with the hippie dogs. So I figured I'd make it into a sticker in case somebody wanted them. So I had a space left on my sheet, so I didn't want it to go to waste since I didn't have another dog to put in there. This way I can kind of cross that off the list, but that will complete my list for the week other than working on my catalog. But I did my print and cut of all my new dog stickers, which are done. I also made labels to go on my coaster backer cards. So I'm going to actually assemble and try those out and see what that looks like. I didn't finish. I started but didn't finish, and I was trying to figure out the best design for the back. But I want to use my Munbin to make a sticker with my logo, and then have either my URL there or just my socials on the back. So I'm still toying with how I want that to look. Since it is a circle, I'll be putting that sticker on the back. The sticker on the front will cover the top inch, which will have my name, and it'll say Coasters in my brand font. And then, then I can start making a bunch of coasters. I have a sheet printed. I just didn't press the second batch. So I do have a stack of ones that I tested. So I have my German Shepherd. I have my Bernese Mountain Dog. I have my Chiweenie. I have a Pekingese, a Boxer, and a Samoyed. So those are the ones that I tested printing. I figured they were all a good mix of brown, white, black dogs, and ones with a different assortment of colors. I did think this one turned out a little dark, but then when I look at it, I'm like, well, it's got more of a full background than, say, like even this one here looks a little dark. But that's only because it doesn't have a full, like some of these don't have a full background. They just have a little bit of color. So I think they will look good. And yeah, so I mean, I made a huge dent. I also put up a new banner on my actual Big Cartel website that has all of the pups that have bought from me this year. So some of them are a couple of them are return clients and or customers, and 2 of them are brand new. So I'm going to try to rotate that out with every time we get some new pups, put some up there, my website, just to kind of show them modeling the bandanas. So I had a few that were the over the collar, and then I had a couple that were tie as well. So it seems to be, most of them were for Christmas. I had a couple birthday requests and one for Valentine's Day, so I threw those up there. But all in all, not too shabby. I got a good bit done, and it's only Thursday, so I'm sure I will come up with 1,000,001 things I can do tomorrow. But the only other thing that I want to do is actually get these additional stickers that I made on my Big Cartel website. I do have the first wave of stickers added on there already, so I just have to add in the new breeds onto there and create new thumbnails and photos to put on there, so that way they can choose which pup they want as a sticker. And so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch and not have to actually scarf it down, so that's a good thing. And we will catch you tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to Friday. So just got back from lunch. It is raining outside, so you'll have to excuse the hot mess that I am. Just wanted to come on to end the vlog. Don't really have anything for today. I did start last night drawing with my iPad, working on some ideas for spring, and posted a video, actually a reel on Instagram yesterday, which is lighting up more than I thought it would. Yesterday was National Draw Dinosaur Day, and I thought I'll take a couple seconds, I'll sketch a quick little dino and throw them up on there to kind of get some interest. And that is the best performing reel I've had since I started on Instagram. I'm at 571 right now. I looked this morning and it was at 300. So that's the difference a couple hours make. I have no idea. I honestly, the dinosaur turned out cute, but there were parts of it that I'm like, ugh, I really wish I would have done it over. But as any artist, you want to be a perfectionist, and I just needed it to just be a quick sketch, but I can't let that go. But yeah, I'm shocked by that one. So I'm hoping that it inspires some people to just draw, because that is one of my personal goals, not necessarily one of my business goals, but one of my personal goals is to do more drawing this year, whether it's iPad or just picking up a pencil and drawing. But yeah, very weird. So it is a very, and by I don't mean beautiful at all. It is very dreary. This is the same lighting that it's been in here since I got down here this morning. It is just rainy and kind of, and the temperature's not that bad. It's just because it's so rainy and damp that it's just cold out, which made for a really good hot chocolate day, which is Friday the 31st is National Hot Chocolate Day. So I made sure to share that on Instagram. But yeah, just not the best day here in Pittsburgh. Hoping the weekend's a little better. So I'm just going to keep going on this weekend with doing some drawing and editing my next video, and just kind of doing a little bit of cleanup here and there. We may actually go and see the Dogman movie. My son really loved Dogman as a kid, and we saw the videos for it, and it looks really cute. And we enjoyed the Captain Underpants movie when that came out, and still do. I mean, there's some funny stuff in there, but just as a whole, not even having kids, and I don't know if anybody else is the same way, that is an artist that can appreciate animated movies, but my husband and I used to always go to see the Disney movies when they came out. I mean, we saw Aladdin when it was in the theater, and we were still in art school. I mean, we were the people there without kids. I mean, we absolutely love seeing the animation, stop motion animation, any animated, because you know the art process that went behind it. It's not just somebody acting, it's somebody drawing, somebody acting. So it's cool to see. You know, we enjoy those kind of movies. So we're looking forward to hopefully seeing Dogman. If tomorrow is anything like today, that'll be a good day to be in the movie theater for sure. And hopefully, I'm going to try to work on some more of the coasters and get some of those pressed for the upcoming market in in March. We got the email notification that we were accepted. So we will be doing the Hopewell show at the end of March. So looking forward to that. And I think that's where I'm going to show the coasters, get that out there. I did list them on my website to kind of drum up some interest. So we'll see how those handle, and if anybody bites, if anybody likes them. Hopefully they'll do good at shows, which I think they should. People like seeing things in person first. So I think those will turn out okay. And I'm going to work on maybe some other designs and stuff. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a drawing a day, and also work on my next doodle art to put up here for next week. It'll be on Friday. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I mean, we got Groundhog Day coming up next week, I believe. And so it'll be a fun next week that we'll have some stuff to do. So hopefully everybody has a really glorious weekend, and stay tuned, and I will see you next week. Bye.